Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface, Blizzard Entertainment. Always good for a meme, aren't they? Just a god-awful company. Used to be a great one. Now they're literally dragging the depths of the sewers. And it looks like we have another such occasion of, well, I guess you can call it hypocrisy from the company. But once more, curtailing to the cancellation mob without even viewing, by the looks of it, evidence that has been presented, which we'll go into about a certain person. Now, this is going to start off with Niche Gamer, and they're going with the headline of Quinton Flynn replaced as Kael'thas voice actor in World of Warcraft, despite judge ruling misconduct allegations came from an obsessive stalker. Now, even that title in itself makes you think, oh goodness, wow. But when you actually view the information, you're kind of like, how have Blizzard done this? But we'll get into it all. We'll get into it all. So, Quinton Flynn played or voice acted Kael'thas Sunstrider from the inception of the character, which would have been, what, 2007? Right up until the latest World of Warcraft patch, which was 9.1, where they have now found that all their lines have been replaced by another voice actor. Why? Now, this stems from accusations made at the actor himself. Metal Gear and Kingdom Hearts voice actor facing harassment allegations from fans. And it sounds pretty damning. And when you look at the language, the verbiage used, a number of former fans have come forth with allegations about voice actor Quinton Flynn making claims of harassment and grooming. Not really. Not really. So it involves this account here, which is, as you can see, protected. And has been protected, by the looks of it, based off of a court order. And this account was set up, Beware Q Flynn, to elicit people, to provide them with information, allegations against this voice actor. Let's go through more of the details. The reason for Flynn's replacement is likely due to recent allegations of harassment. The initial allegations came from the Twitter account Beware Q Flynn, which I just shown, in November of 2020. Now, obviously, to record all of his lines and get them up and ready on PTR for the next patch, etc., you're going to have to act pretty quickly. So it looks like Blizzard saw these allegations and acted very quickly in replacing the actor without any legitimate evidence brought forward or anything that was taken to court and substantiated. Now, there were certain bits of information which were provided, which sounded like it could be quite damning. There was a voice recording of the actor, which was allegedly uncomfortable to listen to. However, in court, because Quinn does take this person to court, it's actually alleged that she cut consensual conversations that they had together into the conversation which she presented, which was out of context and obviously meant to defame the actor. And bear in mind that the judge did rule in favor of the actor. And we'll get to more. Game Rant reports the allegations center around Flynn using his fame to attract female fans at conventions online. Fame, when you are in the public light, I guess fame is always going to be part and parcel of that. When you're doing conventions, you are raising your own public image. So yeah, people are going to go to conventions and they want to meet and greet with the voice actors, and of course there's going to be fans, and of course there are going to be people who are potentially attracted to them, etc. It's an everyday occurrence. Despite this, Beware of Flynn stated that their motives were not to bring Flynn to justice. This is for creating his Twitter account, or accuse him of a crime. This page was never said he did anything illegal or specifically targeted minors. Let's make that clear. No. This is called association. What you're doing is you're saying, I'm not doing the things that I'm actually associating him with. This is the coward's way of doing it. You want to make an accusation, but you don't have any foundation to do so. So you just link the person to the accusation. Oh, I'm not saying that this guy did snoo harassment on minors. I'm not saying that. You just did. You just did. And you're trying to associate it and link it to the actor. You're trying to tarnish them. This is horrific manipulation when people do things like that. I said he used his fan base to find women that he can use his fame to make feel special and then get them to do as he pleases while lying about his actual intentions. So we're going to find out now that this is a person who was actually burnt by the voice actor, who is in a very short virtual relationship. So it's not as if this person is in any way, shape or form trying to get revenge once they discovered that Quinton got married. Flynn has released a statement on Twitter today. So he's had to wait a long time to release his own statement. Why? Because he had to take legal counsel about how to proceed. He did everything correctly. He did everything procedurally, how things have been set up for us, that are meant to protect us. But the court of public opinion doesn't protect. The court of public opinion condemns immediately, like Blizzard, when they fired the voice actor and got somebody else to replace them. Blizzard Entertainment, the most hypocritical piece of shit company you could come around. A company that tried to ban somebody that was speaking out against atrocities in Hong Kong for a year because China is their bum buddy. And Blizzard just want to do business in China. So never mind human rights abuses, never mind any of that. No. Ban those people speaking out because we want to do business with China. We want to get us money. Hashtag me too. Hashtag believe all women. Quick, jump on that bandwagon as well. Why don't you? Because of course these people are a bunch of hypocrites. And they all probably got to work in, this is what a male feminist looks like. Oh my God. So as soon as they hear allegations, oh, well, this isn't good for the brand. You know what's not good for the brand? Banning somebody speaking up against human rights in China. That's not good for the brand. You know what's not good for the brand? Showing off a reworking of Warcraft 3 Reforged and then putting out a piece of donkey shit and not following through. Judge us by our actions, remember, said the president of Blizzard Entertainment. Well, your actions have been a bunch of shite. The response to the Diablo 2 alpha so far, people aren't happy. Why aren't people happy? Censorship. Censorship on a game that's been already out. And I'm not just talking about censorship on some of the characters. The Amazon now looks like a fucking Mamazon. I'm talking about bits of verbiage which have been removed from the game. And we all know why this is being done. It's being done so it can be sold to China. Get into that market as well. Sacrifice your scruples and your morals for the buck. But heaven forbid letting due process take place. So he put out a statement on Twitter today claiming the account was by a woman called Quinton, also known as Chrissy Rose. Flynn claims that they had been in a very brief virtual relationship with her in the summer of 2019. Neither party met each other physically, and it was entirely consensual. Now, this is the statement that they put out. Well, you can go to their Twitter to see, but it's a 4-page. You know, they've done a 4-page long one so they can get everything in. Along with denying the allegations against him or cheating on his wife, Flynn claims that the audio that was uncomfortable, Quinton released from the consensual conversations that she had edited together. She also claims the Twitter account launched within 2 days of her learning about his new marriage. Flynn feels this was done out of revenge for the relationship ending over a year prior. Was it nothing? Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, and all of that. Flynn further claims this was orchestrated with Chloe, another woman he had a casual long-distance relationship with, who claimed he attempted to snoo assault her. Chloe had allegedly admitted to her claim that could never have happened. Now, there is people who've been running interference, and this is the claim here, where Chloe says, and we didn't have sex, we didn't have, because I have, yes, and it was too painful, but none is still sex, and here's the proof. So there is a phone message recording, photograph recording. This is what I'm looking at now, packing it in, shattered as you say. I'll miss sleeping with you tonight. P.S. Let me know when you're safe, home and settled. Hey, I'm home, finally back after 5 hours of travel, and I'm as rough as a bear's ass. I'll miss sleeping with you tonight too. I'm gonna miss being close to you. Hope Ian McKellen was a treat. I mean, that definitely sounds like it came from a person who felt they're under threat. You know? That sounds like it came from a person who hearts and kisses and doesn't sound like anyone was concerned about anything here. Let's get into some more. Kristen's motives for all of this was reportedly due to her alleged stalking, harassment, and threats against Flynn. He claims he took out an order of protection against her. Flynn explains that he had to keep silent on the matter for so long under advisement of counsel, and to keep his family safe. I was shocked and saddened to see the news of my replacement in No More Heroes 3 and World of Warcraft, and I'm sorry for those of you who are disappointed. Now, if we go to his story, there's something I want to read here. As you may have heard, I had to file an order of protection against Quinton as a result of her persistent stalking, harassment, and threats. The claim that I have silenced anyone is completely unfounded. Petitioning for a protective order was a good faith effort to put an end to the harassment campaign. Not only was she using her Twitter account to attack me, she was also found in court to be making anonymous accounts on multiple platforms in order to harass my wife, my mother-in-law, and my own mother. It was the judge's decision to have the @BewareQ page taken down, as well as all related defamatory content, in the hopes that she would put an end to the constant threats and stalking. Christian represented herself in court. This is very important. So he said he went to court. All he needs to do is provide documentation. But wait a minute, she was there as well, representing herself. So this doesn't look like something the guy's made up. Christian represented herself in court, and she was given the opportunity to present her evidence. She cross-examined me on the stand, and I refuted her baseless accusations under oath. Nothing about the hearing was unfair in any way. Ultimately, the judge ruled that she had obsessively stalked me, my family, my friends, and my professional associates. His hope for her was that she would cease this assassination of my character and get the help that she needs. Due to the unprecedented nature of this individual, and in the interest of keeping my family safe, I have remained silent on this matter under the advice of counsel. However, I can no longer continue to allow these claims about me to go unaddressed. I was shocked and saddened about his replacement in those video games. So the guy has gone through the correct channels, gone through the correct procedure, and has been burnt by hypocritical video game companies, including Blizzard Entertainment, who chose to hashtag believe all women, and guess what? Turned out to be another fake, another fraud. When all they had to do was just hold off and wait for the events to take course. Because if there was true evidence, then it would have proceeded. And please, you can say, yeah, but you know, it's very hard to prove in a court of law. Of course it fucking is. Because people are complaining about shit that happened 13 years ago and are trying to turn up to court and go, my feelings. Fuck off. If you've gone 13 years without fucking complaining, don't open your trap now. And yes, I guarantee you that the convention circuit 13 years ago was a lot different. Do you know why? Because the world was a lot different. We weren't treading on eggshells because of bints like this trying to ruin and destroy people's careers. And hypocritical twat companies like Blizzard, all they have to do is shut the fuck up for 2 seconds, which seems to be impossible for that twat company, and just wait for events to take course. And if he was proven to be guilty, then move ahead. Remove. Get a new actor. Nothing wrong with that. I can appreciate that, not wanting to be associated, but you couldn't even wait for due process to take its own shape. And don't fucking even begin to give me it's about image, because Blizzard's image is in the fucking sewer, because it's a sewer garbage company. Sorry folks, there you go. I'm just sick and tired of this fucking cancel culture bollocks. Yeah, I reckon in conventions, this is just a complete aside and not attaching this to anyone. I reckon, of course, in conventions, there'll be people coming up to voice actors, can I have a kiss? Kiss in a photo and all that kind of stuff. And like I said, in those days, can you give us a hug? All that. We weren't moving on eggshells. We weren't walking on eggshells. They just seemed to be nice gestures. People are human. People are attracted to people. Phone numbers might get exchanged. Sexual activity might happen. Do you know what? That's because we're fucking human. And apparently adults. But maybe we're not adults. You know, maybe we're not. Maybe we're not. I don't know. Oh, I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do get a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and YouTube for live streaming links. They're in the description box down below. I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.